Shema Yigah, sons of Israel. Every man shall ask of his Mitzrite friend, your non-Afro friend, your non-black person, non-Israelite person. And every woman, her Mitzrite friend, her non-Afro friend, non-Israelite friend. In the lands of your captivity, these foreign nations, you shall ask of your friends that are not of your people for vessels, pieces of silver, and vessels of gold. Thus saith Yahweh, at this hour of the following night will I be revealed in the midst of the Mitzrayim, the nations. I'm going to allow Pinchas to speak now and fulfill the rest of the details of this prophecy.
I will utterly destroy everything from upon the face of the earth, says Yahweh. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowl of the heavens and the fish of the sea, because the snares of the wicked have multiplied. And I will destroy mankind from upon the face of the earth, says Yahweh. And I will lift up my mighty scourge against the people of Judah and against all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will destroy from this place the remnant of Baal, the name of their devotees with their pagan priests, and those who bow down upon the rooftops to the hosts of heaven, and those who bow down and who swear by the name of Yahweh, and turn again and swear by the name of their idols, and those who have turned back from after the service of Yahweh, and have not sought the fear of Yahweh, and have not prayed before him. All the wicked have ceased from before Yahweh Allah, for the day which will come from Yahweh is near. For Yahweh has prepared a slaughter, he has summoned his guests. And it shall come to pass in the day of slaughter, which will come from Yahweh, that I will come in visitation upon the nobles, and upon the king's sons, and upon all who go thronging to worship idols. And at that time I will come in visitation upon all who walk by the laws of the Philistines, who fill their Lord's house with violence and deceit. And at that time, says Yahweh, there shall be the sound of crying from the fish gate, and the wailing from Ophel, and a loud crash from the hill. Wail, O inhabitants of the Kidron Valley, for all the people whose works are like the works of the people of the land of Canaan have perished. All the rich in possessions have been destroyed. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will appoint searchers, and they shall search the inhabitants of Jerusalem as men search with a torch. And I will come in visitation upon the men who lie at ease upon their wealth, who say in their heart, Yahweh is not disposed to do good, nor even to do ill. And their houses shall be for plunder, and their palaces for spoil. And they shall build houses, but shall not inhabit them, and shall plant vineyards, but shall not drink their wine. The great day which will come from Yahweh is near. Near and hastening fast is the sound of the day which will come from Yahweh, in which there is trouble and outcry. There the mighty men shall be killed. A day of wrath is that day, a day of distress and anguish, a day of tumult and commotion, a day of darkness and gloom, a day of cloud and deep darkness, a day of trumpet and alarm against fortified cities and against lofty heights. And I will bring distress upon the sons of men, and they shall go about like blind men, for they have sinned before Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out like dust, and their corpses like refuse. Neither their silver nor their gold can save them in the day of Yahweh's anger, and in the fire of his retribution all the wicked of the earth shall perish. For he shall make a full end, even extermination, of all the inhabitants of the earth. Assemble yourselves and come and draw near, O people of the generation which does not desire to return to the law. Before the decree of the court is issued against you, and you become like chaff from the threshing floor, which the wind carries away like the shadow, which passes before the day, before the strength of Yahweh's anger comes upon you, before the day of Yahweh's anger comes upon you, seek the fear of Yahweh, all the humble of the land, who have kept the judgments of his pleasure. Seek truth, seek humility. Perhaps you will be protected in the day of Yahweh's anger. For Gaza shall be abandoned, and Ashkelon is for desolation. At noon shall they drive Ashdod out, and Ekron shall be uprooted. Woe to those living on the sea coast, the people who deserve to be destroyed. The decree of the word of Yahweh is against you who dwell in Canaan, the land of the Philistines, and I will destroy you till no inhabitant is left. And the seacoast shall be dwelling places for a shepherd's camp, and folds for a flock. And there shall be a portion for the remnant of the house of Judah. They shall maintain themselves upon them. They shall lodge at even in the houses of Ashkelon, for their record shall go in for good before Yahweh Allah, and he shall restore their exiles. The taunts of Moab and the boasting of the children of Ammon are heard before me, how they have taunted my people and made boasts against their territory. Therefore, as I live, says Yahweh of hosts, Allah of Israel, Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah, a barren place of salt plants and salt pits, a perpetual desolation. The remnant of my people shall plunder them, and the remnant of the tribe shall dispossess them. This shall come to them on account of their boasting, for they have ridiculed and have vaunted themselves against the people of Yahweh of hosts. The terrible one, Yahweh, has promised to deliver them, for he has abased all the idols of the earth, and all the islands of the nations shall pray before him, each from its place. You also, O Ethiopians, shall be slain by my sword, and he shall lift up his mighty scourge against the north, and shall destroy the Assyrian, and shall turn Nineveh into a desolate place, a wasteland like a desert. And herds of all the beasts of the field shall dwell in her midst. Both pelicans and hedgehogs shall lodge in the ornamental work of her gates. There shall be the sound of the bird which chirps in her windows. Her gates shall be destroyed, and her ceiling shall they tear down. This is the strong city which dwelt in security, which said in her heart, I am, and there is none apart from me. How she has become a desolation, a dwelling place of the beasts of the field. Everyone who passes by her shall call out and shake his fist.
Shema Yahweh, thus saith Yahweh. To the people of Israel, you elders and leaders, withdraw your hands from all the religions, religious beliefs, the idols of the nations. That's all you people, especially you elders, leaders. Please withdraw your hands. from all the religions, religious beliefs, the idols of the nations, the studies, the books, everything that you have learned from them. For the glory of Yah will be manifested in striking the nations, and the word of Yah will spread his protection over the door, and the destroying angel will not be permitted to enter your house to smite. For the glory of Yah will be manifested in striking the nations. And you shall observe this thing for a statute to thee and to thy sons for a memorial forever. And it shall be when you are come into the land that Yah will give to you as he hath spoken, that from the time of your coming you shall observe this service. And it shall be that when at that time your children shall say to you, what is this service? You shall say, it is the sacrifice of mercy before Yah, whom had mercy in his word upon the house of the sons of Israel in the nations. And when he destroyed the nations and spared our houses, and when the houses of Israel heard this word, they submitted unto Yah. They bowed down and worshiped. I'm done reading this prophecy. Let me take a moment and give a bit of clarity. In 3 days, which will be this Thursday, what's Thursday's date? You know?
15th of the
No, it's Thursday.
That'll
Regular.
be
I don't know what the regular is Thursday. This Thursday, I'll put it in writing at the end of this video. This Thursday will be the Passover. This September. Now, you can formulate your own opinions. I don't care. You can say what you believe, what you've been taught, what so-and-so told you. I'm reading directly from the time given from the Uziel Torah. And I want you to know, this Thursday will be the Pesach, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread will continue. And I will give the last reading of the Night of Memorial at that time, to be delivered on that day, or maybe the evening before, because it will be Shabbat. So I hope you followed us well through this series. The plagues are upon us. You just don't know. Some of you can't see. You're blind. But the plagues are upon us. They're happening now all over the world. I don't have anything else to say to that. So good night.